How's it going, y'all? My name is Aiden Anderson, and this is the Moscow Minutes. I'll be bringing you a breakdown of the Moscow City Council meeting from October 17th, 2022. Highlights from this meeting include a report from the Latah Recovery Center, a facility study of the Moscow Library, the final unit development and plat for the Woodbury First Edition, the naming of the Gormley Park Pickleball courts, and the second update on the downtown Streetscape study. Let's get into it. First on the docket, Daryl Keim presented on the recent work of the Latah Recovery Center, especially highlighting the recently opened Crisis Center, the harm reduction work that Crisis Center does, and the recent success of the Oxford House, which opened earlier this year in Moscow. Next up, Sokol presented on a recently completed facility study on the Moscow Branch Library of the Latah County Library District. This study outlined the library's services, as well as highlighting the fact that the library is outgrowing the current facility capacity. Options for building and property expansion were discussed, alongside raising money for such expansions. According to city staff, 2029 is the optimum time to start a new facility project currently, as this is after the final payment for the recently completed police department is made. At the end of this discussion, the City Council accepted the results of the library study unanimously. Following that, the Woodbury First Edition final unit development and final plat. Mike Ray of City staff gave a brief history of the Woodbury development alongside various design features of the final development and plat. The Planning and Zoning Commission recommended approval with one condition: that the developers complete the additional water and sewer infrastructure and proceed with additional construction only after said infrastructure was completed. This final development plan and plat were approved unanimously by the Moscow City Council. Next on the docket, the naming of the Gormley Park Pickleball courts, which were completed over the summer. David Schott presented on this request from the Parks and Recreation Commission to name the newly remodeled pickleball courts after Damon Burton, who made various contributions to the city's park and recreation programs throughout his life and for his service on the Parks and Recreation Commission. The motion to approve the name Damon Burton Pickleball Courts was approved unanimously by the City Council. Finally, the City Council received their second update on the downtown Streetscape study. Cody Riddle of City staff and the design team from Welch Comer gave a brief presentation on various design concepts for the downtown. Many of these are not finalized but will be discussed at future public meetings. Some feedback was provided on some items of focus, including parking options, innovative street designs, street tree removal and retention, and pedestrian accessibility. At the end of the day, this is still an item to be held in discussion, and like I said before, there will be future public meetings regarding the specifics of the designs that the city is considering and which designs will actually begin being implemented. So, stay tuned for that. And that's the latest from the Moscow City Council. As always, we'll have the relevant links posted with this video, and if you have any questions, let us know. This is Aiden Anderson with the Moscow Minutes. See you next time.